opportunity to try and think about what collaboration could be, I think, because I come from a society which is very individualised. So in London it's very difficult to get people to collaborate and to do anything sort of in a collective sense. And so I think it's very interesting to come together with a large group of people with the intention of having some kind of exchange and collaboration. Like, I liked that idea a lot, because when you're at home it's very easy to think that the way that things are done at home is universal, and then of course when you meet people from other countries, other cultures, you see that, you know, there's so many ways of doing things, and that's interesting to have that kind of exchange. They were all there. The supernatural being had not been touched after he fell, and the village was deserted. The huts gaped black, rotting, all askew within the fallen enclosures. A calamity had come to it, sure enough. The people had vanished. Mad terror had scattered them. However, I wasn't going into any of these. I was going into the yellow, dead in the centre. And the river was there, fascinating, deadly, like a snake. I think a lot of things, because on one hand, for some years I've been, you know, practicing as an artist and travelling around and doing shows and residencies. But the thing that's missing from that situation is, in a way, the kind of opportunity to sort of, recharge your batteries. And I think we have a kind of, the way that, you know, once you're sort of in this situation of practicing as an artist professionally, you often have to kind of present your work in a very kind of coherent way, where you're always sort of presenting the positive side of your work. Like, you know, I made this, and this is great, and this is why this is great. And it's very rare that you actually get to have a conversation where you think, actually, I have a lot of problems with my own work, and what do you think about that? And how can I go on? Yeah.
Our father and mother, when they were born, it existed, you know, so.
That it is impossible to convey the life sensation of any given epoch. This is a quotation. So, quotation starts, "It is impossible to convey the life sensation of any given epoch on one's existence. That which makes its truth, its meaning." And I proposed to read texts by Joseph Conrad, The Heart of Darkness, and then another novel called Nostromo by Joseph Conrad. And then the other part of the activity was to try and write a fiction together. And, you know, within the group there's several different languages, and I'm the only native English speaker in the group, so everybody else is speaking my language, which is quite a strange dynamic. You know, the people are fantastic, everything's just so extremely nice, and kind of, I'm already enjoying myself fantastically, so.
Cuando despierto, está en penumbra todo el cuarto. Parece un día calorado de bochorno que se viene avecinando, mas no me va a impedir salir. Salto hacia el baño y con esmero me enjabono arriba abajo. O lavaría el estropajo, lo que llevo en mi interior amordazado y que no acaba de salir. Desdichosa tú